Well, I'm doing this at 7 o'clock because I'm a pussy and it's still light out. And, I don't want to get scared and have nightmares. Should I do this in the nighttime? I think I should. Why not? I'll see you when it's dark out. It's currently 5 days later. I recorded that clip you guys just seen on Monday, and during that time I recorded another video of me reacting to World's Cheapskate video, and they took it down for copyright and I didn't know. So now I'm just gonna react to the back to the scary video, and I'm probably gonna turn it into a video reacting to scary animated stories. We got the lights red on top, and I made sure to keep my promise to record this at night. So let's get into it.
This happened 2 years ago. I was fairly new to the world of work, and I had just started working for a company. Back then at work, I was working late nights and early mornings. In fact, all of us really were. Our company had a kind of rotation for this, and we had to do one late shift followed by one morning shift every week. I remember leaving the late shift after 11 p.m. on the night in question. I walked through the dimly lit parking lot and back to my car. I got in and started checking my messages on my smartphone. Then, suddenly, a thought came to me. I wasn't sure if I had locked up upon leaving work. As I was the last one out due to the night shift, this was my responsibility. It couldn't be helped. I summoned up the energy to head back there and check. I got out of my car and headed back to work, checked, and then headed back to my car. Thankfully, it was locked, and I must have been gone for all of about 40 seconds max. I got in and started my engine, and felt a clammy hand cover my mouth.
Yeah, trust me, I don't get scared easily. But, like, it's the tiny noises. Like, when it's, like, calm and nothing is, like, nothing, you can hear nothing. It's just a screen playing and a random noise, like, boom! Like, that scares me.
Then I felt a man's hot breath against my ear say, "If you keep your mouth shut, you don't die." I couldn't speak. I was terrified in the silence. I just remember waves of panic crashing over me. My head was completely blank. I looked in the rearview mirror and nodded my head. I recognized the man behind me. He worked in the same company as me, but in a completely different department. I was surprised, and against his orders, I asked aloud, "Howard, why?" No, the words just came out of me. I had never really spoken with him before. He was just kind of a quiet guy, but I knew him, and he replied, "I've been interested in you since you started work."
Oh, do you see this man's eyes, bro? Like, bro has been planning this since she even got there. Like, bro had a feeling she was gonna go there, and bro's been at it. Like, have you gotten sleep in the past 4 days? I'm dead ass. Like, have you gotten sleep? Like, I don't care if someone comes behind me and I see him in the mirror. Bro, I'm always keeping something in my car, just in case. Like, not even something, because you never know if I can get robbed in my car, but every time I go in my car, I'm bringing something with me. Whether it's a taser, knife, pepper spray, or gun at that. Like, honestly, I would go safe with the taser, because that's the least, like, that's the most effective, or the pepper spray, like, to the eyes. And then I'll go with pepper spray first, but he's behind me, so I get the taser. I buy it then taser, then pepper spray. And then I'll de-arm. Bro, imagine happening that to you.
"King here. If you don't say you're going to be mine, I'll kill you right here." Fearful for my life, I could do little else than nod in agreeance. He then pulled down the lever of my seat so my seat went flat and began attempting to drag me into the back seats towards him. I screamed for him to stop. You said you don't like me, he mumbled. He was trying to pull my clothes off.
Bro, you sick bastard. Like, I hate people like this. Like, you could have the decency to pull women. Like, oh my god. I hate when there's a fly. Like, I don't give a fuck. Bro, get the fuck off me. But anyways, like, I hate when people just, like, because they can't pull, they, like, just feel the need to, like, force onto others. Like, that's not their fault they don't like you. It's your fault. It's either one, you're not attractive, or your personality is not attractive. Either one. Because if you were attractive, they would have went to you. But your personality would have pushed them away. So if you think you're not attractive, why don't you just, I don't know, like, make yourself attractive? Like, if you're fat, no against that, because you can be beautiful and fat. But if you think that your bigness is not making people attracted to you, then just go to the gym. Like, hard work pays off. Or if you have a smelling issue, get some hygiene. Hair issue, get a haircut. Like, there's always people that are gonna look for you. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and you want, like, to force yourself on people? Like, that's not the way, man. And it's, like, so annoying because at the end of the day, like, you're doing this, and you say you like them, but you really don't. It's your own desire, and you're not even thinking about the other person.
Crashed at him, and I think somehow in the scuffle, he hit something against the open passenger door, and this gave me enough time to get free. I ran back to the company building since I had the key. I got in there, and I locked myself in. I called a male colleague who left shortly after me and told him what had just happened.
I was about to say, why would she lock herself in? But at the same time, that's good. But how do you know he doesn't have a key with him? Like, or like, honestly, like, was there no other exit out? Because I wouldn't have went to the building. I would have went outside, and I don't know. I don't know if I was a dude in her situation. All I know is I hope my phone's full on battery.
I know I should have called the police, but I was in such a panic. Fortunately for me, my colleague was still in the area, and he turned around immediately and headed back to work. With him around, I felt that I was safe to unlock the door. We went to the parking lot and searched for Howard, but couldn't find him anywhere. It was at this point that I filed a police report. I was absent from work for a while, and I decided to use my vacation time. I didn't want to go back there and have to talk to the gossipers. And while I was away, Howard was arrested. With this in mind, I was happy to go back to work as long as he wasn't there. I thought it was safe. When I came back to work, I was told that women were no longer going to be working the night shift alone, and the company offered to help me relocate if I wasn't comfortable working there any longer. My parents wanted me to do this, but I didn't. I actually liked the job. I didn't want to let that creep make me quit my job.
Bro, see, like, that's the stupid part. Like, they offered, like, at nighttime. It's not, no one's saying you have to quit your job. I get you want to be woman empowerment and don't want to seem scared or whatnot, but this happened at nighttime, and I'm sorry to say this, but, like, I'm a woman myself, but we are targeted easily because we seem weak. So, like, they're offering to help to say, like, women don't see the night. You can switch to daytime if you want to. No one's asking you to quit your job. Like, you can even get a company by nighttime if you want to. Like, just don't try to seem tough or risk your safety limit because you think he's not gonna, like, he's gonna try to make you scared or whatnot. But, like, no. He's, like, they're trying to help you so you don't be in that situation again, and you're acting like, bro. Oh, I hate when people do this.
I wanted him to know that I wasn't scared. Plus, with him arrested, I didn't think that I had anything to worry about. My company informed me on my first day back that he had been dismissed, and that was really good to hear. The police were in touch, and they advised me to keep my doors locked and the usual safety precautions. They said that a momentary lapse in concentration almost cost me my life, and they told me to ruminate on that for a while.
They got me with that last one. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna with you. They got me with that last one, though. Like, I thought she was probably having a flashback. Bruh, that last boom jump scare, that got me, bro. See, this is why I don't like watching that at night. but it gives you more like thriller. Well, that was for a true company horror story, and I like reacting to these videos, so I will probably make a part 2 of this with more animated stories. I like animated stories because it's like cartoonish. But I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, sleepers. Good night.